This is a very long answer, I'm afraid. But, a superpower is a mixture of a lot of things. Economic, even moving to an industrial factory workforce. We are not an industrialized country. Let's remember that. We've moved from agriculture to services. We skipped industry in between. And industry is very, very important. I'll tell you why. Services can be shifted much quicker than industry. Industry requires a certain social norms to be implemented that services don't. In that sense, services and agriculture are similar. They're discombobulated at different, they favor small groups. Industry favors natural greater cohesion, national integration in a way that doesn't otherwise happen. But even to become industrial, industrialization is the most disruptive and deadly process in human history. When Britain and France were industrialized, people don't realize this. France and Britain lost a quarter of their populations during the 1700s to industrialization and starvation that came from it. The thing was, unlike the Soviet industrialization famines of the Holodomor in Ukraine and things like that, or in China in the Great Leap Forward, it wasn't compressed into a small time period of 2-3 years. It was over 100-year time frame. So industrialization is so extraordinarily painful. A democracy, especially one like India, will not be able to handle it. That said, even to industrialize, understand, you need to have, we are producing 13 million graduates from schools every year. 13 million people join the workforce every year. Now, to produce a factory floor worker, you need to spend at least $1,000 per kid at the school level per year, and $10,000. I'm not even talking of American levels, which is $40,000, or European levels, which is about $32,000 to $38,000 per kid per year in secondary education, be it university or trade education. Even at $10,000 per kid per year in secondary training, work training, and $1,000 per year, you need an education budget of close to $400 billion per year to industrialize. You know how much we spend on education? $8 billion. Where is 8? Where is 400? Privately, another 8 billion gets spent by the high disposable income group. So, even the input required to industrialize. Now, some countries can do this. China says, Eastern seaboard first. So even for that 8 billion, you spend it all on a small percentage of the population, and you can spend 1,000, 10,000. South Africa was whites first. So they would spend all the money on the white people. America did it, again, whites first, then it spread to the blacks, then to the South and all of that. We have to do everything at the same time. If you say only Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra are going to industrialize first, do you think anybody else is going to accept it? No. So, there are very, very serious problems, which I don't think in Modi's love for micromanagement, he's forgotten the macro picture. And because the macro picture is so stark, I can tell you honestly, no BJP person is interested in listening to it. No Congress person was interested in listening to it. No third front person was listening to it. So unless you have the inputs, you can't have the output. It's very easy to talk about industrialization. It's very easy to talk about superpower. मेरे lifetime में नहीं होने वाला है, शायद आपके lifetime में भी नहीं होगा.